Всем привет! Продолжим мы, где остановились, проходить Kingdom Come. Может подождать?
Oi, you! Come here! Where do you think you're going?
Into the camp, of course.
Oh, aye. They can't wait to see you. Look here. No strangers are allowed in. So turn around and sod off back to the pile of dung you crawled out of.
I'm here on behalf of Sir Jezek of Holochlavi. He sent me to see Zavish.
You're Yezhek's messenger? Well, that's another matter, sir. Come in. Zavish will surely be pleased. You'll find him beyond the kitchen. There's this out-the-way tent there. His banner flies above it, so you'll recognize it.
А если я всех убью?
Greetings.
Would you help me out?
That depends. Who are you looking?
Victoria, a girl from Miskovitz. They send her up here with goods from the smithy.
You'll have to ask the blacksmith. The smithy is opposite the entrance in the upper part of the camp. If you don't see it, you'll hear it at least. You can't miss the banging of the hammer.
Thanks a lot. I'll ask him.
God be with you.
Купальня есть у них. Прикол. Че я украл-то? А мне нравится этот лагерь. Ночью.
My humble respects.
А я могу все украсть, так?
Greetings.
I heard you have some work for a blacksmith.
That I do. But you'd have to manage more than pounding iron with a hammer. How important is it for you when working to not get dirty?
Let's just say I sometimes get a little dirt under my nails, if you get my meaning.
Very good. Let's cut to the chase then. I need you to bring me something, so that the owner of that thing does not notice you have borrowed it. Interested?
First, I want to know exactly what you want me to do.
As I said, I need you to bring me something. Nobody must know, and nobody must see you.
Yeah, I understand that. But what do I have to get, and from where?
Basan, one of the cumin dogs around here, has recently acquired a very lovely sword. It's called the Absolver. He got it as ransom for some knight he took captive during the conquest of Kuttenberg. You yourself must admit that such a weapon has no business being in the filthy paws of those pagans, when they don't even know how to use it. Now if I had a sword like that...
But humans aren't pagans.
What are you saying?
I'm telling you, they're Christians just like you and me. Did you ever speak with them?
Do you think I understand their tongue? And that doesn't change anything anyway. I want that sword and that's the end of it.
So what do you need a blacksmith for?
You know, I'd hate for Basan to notice his sword is gone. Can you imagine what that cumin vermin would do to me? But if you could get a good look at it, you could bring it to me and leave Basan with a replica.
A replica?
Of course. Made of some soft iron, with coloured glass instead of gemstones. Just for looks. Basan won't notice the difference anyway. What do you say?
Ну, я просто выполню, потом заберу.
I'm in. Where can I find this Basan?
Here in the camp, naturally. You'll go to the tournament enclosure, and on the left behind it, you'll find his tent. It's white with green trim along the top.
That sounds fairly easy.
That may be, but you don't need to dawdle. Run along, and watch out for Basan. Farewell and good night.
What are you doing, prowling about here?
О, палаточный лабиринт, блин.
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
Еще один.
Huh? Did I imagine it?
Это Эта собака меня сдала, блядь.
I must be mad.
Sit and stay.
What's your name, Pooch?
Что, вас много резко стало?
Must be mad.
Да ты мэд настоящий. Так.
Nice sword. I'm not surprised they're fighting over it. To make the same won't be easy.
What a night.
Киевский шлем. Киевский шлем. Интересно. Она видит. Нормально? Так, а мне надо что сделать? Выковать точно такую же замену? Нет? Меч-то не очень крутой, на самом-то деле. Оленя шкура. Восьмигранная карта. Франкфуртская сталь. Еще раз там. Франкфуртская сталь 2. Да я что-то еще лишнее забрал, да? Гарда восьмигранная. Я и посмотрим, что у второго.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Спалили. Жаль. Ты, блядь, заебал. Ты поесть не можешь где-то в другом месте? Это мне надо еще выковать и каким-то образом подбросить обратно, да? Успеть. Все дело сделать. Все материалы скину,
I'm always
естественно.
glad to see polite people like you. Be with you.
Don't back down!
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Finally.
Вот прикол, когда этот меч будет лучше того.
What are you doing here?
Копия лучше. У него даже урон больше. Да.
Careful.
Два выбора. Венгров нечего обижать. Я себе оставлю эту, отдам ему копию. Тем более копия у меня лучше.
My respects.
You're a cumin, or
I used to accompany merchants. I earned some good money.
and why'd you stop?
Those merchants sold goods they came by, well, dishonestly. And they got found out eventually. But I got lucky. It wasn't a hard choice. See you soon, my friend.
Good. Igen.
Как с ними поговорить? Давайте тому отдадим копию, а Базану оставим нормальную.
The sword is back with its rightful owner.
Может, перед этим надо было с ним поговорить.
My respects.
Сколько всего у них тут в лагере-то? До баньки не дошел. Часовня и госпиталь.
Greetings. Do you...
I brought you that sword.
And what about Basan? Did you leave a replica in its place?
Of course. Everything is taken care of.
Fantastic. Hurry up. Give me that sword.
Here you go.
The Absolver. It's finally mine. Isn't it beautiful?
Very. But now, about my reward.
What? Ah, you are right. Well, here is your reward, just as we agreed.
Thank you very much. And if you ever have any more work for me...
I'd rather not, friend. Just to be on the safe side. Take care. Good to see you, my friend.
God be with you, my friend. Same to you.
I'm sorry.
Good day.
You there, lad. Aren't you here for the requisitioning?
Что такое?
What about it?
I need to requisition supplies for the camp from the locals. Grub for us, fodder for the horses.
Where do you want to get the supplies?
We haven't been to Bohunjovitz in a while. I reckon they can't wait to see us.
Who's coming along?
Me, and they usually send some Cumans along because people are afraid of them.
That's not much.
And that's why you're coming with me. But don't worry, I already sent a couple of blokes ahead to get everything ready. I reckon they can handle a few peasants.
Won't the people resist?
They will, but fuck all good it'll do them. We'll chase them out of their houses, bring in the cart, and take whatever we can.
And what if something goes wrong?
That'll only happen if we take our eyes off them. Then there might be bloodshed, but usually not ours.
I don't need to hear any more. Hold on a moment. We'll head out as soon as I get back.
What kind of fucking soldier are you? If I wasn't so low on men, I'd send you back to the shithole you came from. You have 3 days. Then we're leaving without you. You don't want a hungry army on your hands. The men turn into... And all because of a mutt like you who had something else.
No, don't worry.
Кого я должен вызвать на дуэль? За Вишей.
And with you?
Здесь корчма есть?
Greetings.
Greetings to you, friend.
Сотни футов. За Вишей.
You're always welcome here, good sir.
Чакан. Раз у них имена имеются, то значит поговорить можно.
Greetings, my friend.
I saw the arena.
You're too late, lad. There used to be competitions here almost every day. Bets flying left and right. But that's been over for quite some time. All you can do now is a bit of archery. They haven't banned that yet.
Why'd they ban it?
Captain von Aulitz and Lord von Berghoff heard blokes were killing each other here.
You fought with sharp weapons?
Of course not. That was forbidden. but the Cumans fucked it all up. Fucking vermin.
So what happened then?
One of our companies went against the Cumans. It's a fight like any other. But those fuckers had a score to settle with us and brought sharp weapons. Our fellas came away from there in bad shape. Most of them never recovered. And then Command banned the fights.
So that's it then? No more tournaments?
Aye, probably. Because that wasn't the first cock-up. Cumans, Germans, Praguers, they all hate each other and are always at each other's throats. But without the tournaments and betting, the blokes don't have anything to do anymore, and they're starting to get testy. Now their camp is starting to look more and more like a wasp's nest. But you'll see for yourself soon enough.
So there won't be any fighting? That's all I need to know.
You, sir? I'm sorry.
How can I help you?
I'll have a look.
I'm sorry.
И так их обчистил. Не страшного.
Good to see you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift. What happened to you? You look terrible.
Tell me something I don't know. What the hell do you want?
I'm looking for a girl. Maybe you know her. Her name is...
Sorry. They call me Black. Hey! Bring me something for my stomach, then we can talk. This is unbearable.
Tell me exactly what's wrong with you.
My belly hurts. It's killing me. It's as if I'll burst at any moment or give birth to a calf. It's from the fucking pig swill they give us to eat here.
Maybe. Do you remember what the last thing you ate was?
What do you think? Some cold, watery slop from the kitchen. Like always.
Try and think about it again. I need to know details. Maybe someone wanted to poison you. But then again, maybe you did it yourself. Did you try and spice up that slop from the kitchen by adding something to it?
Jesus Christ, you're right. One fella brought some mushrooms from the forest. They looked fine. So I
Come
cooked
on.
up and added them to it. Do you think they were poisonous? They looked harmless. And when we put them in the food, it was fit to eat.
It's obvious. You've eaten poisonous mushrooms. If you want relief, you need an antidote. The sooner the better.
But I can barely move. Oh, please. Bring it here to me.
I have something for you that should work. Drink it.
Thank you. Oh, I can feel it bubbling and gurgling inside me.
Well, are you better now?
Not yet.
No. To look at you, I'd say you're as fit as a fiddle. You're not as white as you were, Black.
I still feel like I got run over by a team of oxen, though. It'll be all right once I get a good meal in me. So, what did you want?
It's about Victoria, the girl from Miskovitz.
Christ almighty. That woman won't leave me alone. Now she sent someone to try and change my mind?
Well, I didn't come to change your mind. Why would I do that?
Well, she's tried practically everything. Complaining, screeching, threats, tears, but none of it worked.
And what was she trying to achieve?
Look, we had a bit of fun once or twice, but that was it. She just didn't get it.
Victoria's missing. Her house is empty, and no one knows where she's gone.
What do you mean she's missing? Wait. Seriously?
As if the earth opened up and swallowed her. Seeing as you two used to meet up, you might have some idea where to look for her.
She didn't tell anyone? Not even the blacksmith's wife?
There was a pool of blood on the floor. I was shocked when I went into the hearth room.
She often said she didn't know what she'd do if I left. But I thought it was just the kind of thing girls say.
But what were you expecting? She's already in a tough situation, and you just made it worse. Get off your ass and do something.
I can't just prance right out of the camp. Unlike you. Not far from here to the east, there's a spot we used to meet. A small clearing in the forest, where there's a pair of big birches. She might be there.
Good. I'll look there. But I'm doing it for her, not for you. Got it?
I know. But bring her a message from me. Tell her she's a stupid cat. I didn't force her to do anything, and now she's crying over spilt milk.
Try and think it over a bit. It might not just be Victoria's life at stake here. Could you live with yourself, knowing you could have done something, but just couldn't be bothered to help her?
Could have. He's right. I got her into this horrible mess. So tell her I'll take care of her. And if she wants, she can stay here. I'm sure they'll find work for a woman here. At least we'll be together.
Now that sounds like a man talking. I'm gonna see her now. I hope it's not too late.
Ну там есть ачивка. Принести против воли. Витер к Викторовке.
May God give you...
What's a priest doing in a military camp?
Whatever he can, my son. Whatever he can.
Do you serve mass like
I serve mass and I can all... I reckon...
Do you care for...
Nothing like that. And then there...
Who's the...
His name? You can't miss him.
Does something seem...
That foreigner may... He doesn't drink ale, only...
Do you take...
Vivere militare est. But no matter if you're a beggar or a lord, and in a place like this, it's easy for people to forget.
Do you serve King Sigismund?
I serve our lord. But the king sometimes...
What could the king possibly have to confess?
You don't actually expect me to tell you that. That's between me, the king, with you.
А чем я перегружен?
you think you're going?
Да,
That's
да,
right.
да, да, да.
But
я
if
понял.
anything's gone missing here, then you're
Там король, да, видимо.
in for it.
Good day to you.
I'm sorry.
My respects.
Sziasztok.
God bless.
God! Lord be with you.
Excuse me, sir. My name is Henry, and
Forget the pleasantries. Czego chcesz?
I've come about Sir Jerzek of Holohlavi.
Ależ, no w takim razie to zacznij gorzz, prawda? Such a distinguished visit. What do you want from me?
I want you to give him his things back. His armor and horse.
Oh, you want them, do you? Well, I suppose I ought to get right to it. And toss in a few extra groschen on top, eh? I'd rather let the armor rust than give it back to Jerzek. Did he even tell you how he lost it?
He told me you argued, and he challenged you to a duel.
And did he tell you why?
Because you torched a village full of innocent people.
Innocent people? Precz tego skurwysyna. They tried to cheat us. They gave us sacks full of sand instead of flour. They knew exactly what could happen to them.
But I understand that you're mad at Jerzek, but he needs help. It's just not right for a lord to become a thief.
So that is what his lordship from Holohlavi is doing now.
What else is left when you've taken everything from him? You're the only one who can do anything about it.
Yes, maybe I can send my men to drag him here in chains and lash him with a whip.
Now, you know what? Since there's no reasoning with you, we'll do it another way. In the name of Sir Jerzek, I challenge you to a duel.
You? You'd better turn around and be glad I'm not going to kick your ass out of here.
Well now, is the brave knight afraid he might lose to me? What would your men say about that?
Careful, boy. You have been quite entertaining so far, but I will not be mocked.
All the more reason to give me a good beating then, isn't it? And in public, no less.
Well, if you want it so badly, let us do this properly. We will engage in 3 rounds. Pole arms first, then short swords and shields. Finally, like proper knights, with long swords. Each man shall take his own weapons and armor, and whoever bests their opponent in at least 2 rounds wins. I will wager Jerzek's horse and knightly armor. You match the price in groschen. What do you say?
I accept.
Excellent! Get yourself the necessary armor and equipment. When you are ready, bring me the coin and we will start.
Нашел его. А мне не выдадут?
I've never heard of...
It is true that Garbov is a long way from here.
Zavish the Black. Aren't you the fearsome tournament competitor who's jousted far and wide?
I did not only compete, I won. Are you starting to regret our agreement?
Not at all. I'm just trying to find out what's in store for me.
All right, but don't expect me to show you any tricks. Who taught you to fight, anyway?
Sir Bernard of Aleshna, the greatest warrior in the Sasau region.
Bernard. No, that doesn't mean anything to me.
Right, and you were taught by whom?
Master Ippolito from Italy. My father saved him from bandits years ago, and he taught me and my brother for 2 years to thank him. Sword fighting, horsemanship, everything we needed to become true knights.
Only the best for the nobility, hey? Did he handle you with kid gloves?
Ha! It was a fucking ordeal. He made us run and climb in full armor, ride bareback, swim with a sack of stones tied to our feet. And at night, when we could barely crawl, he gave us swords and we had to defeat him in combat. One after the other. Curva. Sometimes I miss that Italian butcher.
Where is Garbov, actually? It almost sounds Czech.
Almost, yes. It's in Poland. My father was the Burgrave of Konarsko-Sierać. He bred the best horses in all of Poland. Certainly a lot livelier than that nag of Jezek's.
And how big is the family of the Lords of Garbov?
I have 2 brothers, Jan and Pyotr. But I have not seen them in a long time. I can only pray they are both still alive.
How did you end up in Sigismund's army?
Our king called on us to send soldiers to Sigismund, and I didn't feel like sitting at home with my wife.
You went to fight in a foreign land without asking any questions?
Against the Bohemians here, the Ottomans in Nicopolis, or Jobst in Moravia, it makes no difference. the best way to keep your enemies away from the border is to defeat them before they cross it. Sigismund pays well, and our king is glad to have his own people around him. If you take my meaning.
Then why are you here with the Cumans, and not in Sedlets?
Sitting on my arse all day and slowly drinking myself to death? No, thank you.
I'd better go and get ready for the duel.
Wait a moment. There is one more thing I'm interested in.
Ask away.
Why are you so keen to help Jezek anyway?
I would help anyone who needs it.
Anyone who needs it, or anyone who deserves it?
You think Jezek doesn't deserve it?
I'm not saying that. But if my men see me lose, they might say I'm not fit to lead them. In that case, I might need some help too.
Could you tell me again how our duels will go?
It is simple. We will fight in 3 rounds. First, we will duel with polearms. In the second round, use a shield and any one-handed weapon. Sword, axe, mace, take your pick, so to speak. The third round will be with long swords. I will wager Jezek's horse and armor, and you will put down groschen against it. All clear?
As a bell.
Don't forget to choose a suitable weapon. Just say the word when you are ready.
Ну, мне надо купить оружие. Что я могу сказать?
Greetings. What brings you here so early?
I'll have a look at the... Word about the price. Is this enough?
Look. Very well. Found what you were looking for, sir.
What can I do for you? What do you... I'd like to do something... Well... do you accept? That's almost... You see?
All right, I'm ready. We can fight.
Tough Spaniale. But you have to put down the coin up front.
Here you go. Down to the last groschen.
Just how I like it. How should the herald introduce you?
I want it to be known that Henry of Skalitz defeated you, and that he did it for all the common folk who had their roofs burned over their heads because of the likes of you.
Very nice speech. But let us see how you talk when I knock some of your teeth out. Come on. I cannot wait.
Hail, gentlemen, brave knights, loyal comrades. Today, we will witness a duel between Sir Zavish of Garabov, called the Black, and Henry of Skalitz. Henry, a commoner, will fight today in the name of Sir Jezek of Holohlavi. The noble lord of Garabov has decided to accept the challenge because of this very fact. With 3 duels, they will settle once and for all the disputes between the Lord of Gabov and the Lord of Holohlavi. I ask both combatants to take their positions and take up arms. Let the clash of pole arms begin!
Да, бляха-муха. А контрудар только на мечах работает, да? Так. Надо почитать. Просто я тоже вот булавой пробовал биться. И что-то как-то, ну, древком вообще первый раз сейчас.
All right, tops. But here you go. Just
Very. Come on.
Так и не понял, контрудар действует или нет.
Brave knights, loyal comrades. Today, we will witness a duel between Sir Zavish of Garbov, called the Black, and Henry of Skullets. Henry, a commoner, will fight today in the name of Sir Jezek of Holohlavi. The noble lord of Garbov has decided to accept the challenge because of this very fact. With 3 duels, they will settle once and for all the dispute between the Lord of Garbov and the Lord of Holohlavi. I ask both combatants to take their positions and take up arms. Let the clash of pole arms begin!
Да, блять, а почему? Чё не работает? May now catch their breath and have a bath made tend to their wounds before the next round.
I'm sorry.
Что-то он не придет, как будто бы.
Careful.
Ладно, пойдет так.
Both combatants are ready for the second round. The duel with one-handed weapons can begin. Comes to an end, and the winner is Henry of Skullet. Unbelievable! God must have guided his hand. Both combatants may now tend to their wounds and rearm themselves for the third and final duel. The noblest fight begins, the longsword duel.
Пиздюк.
Now you're in trouble.
Почему контрудары не работают, не понимаю. Наконец-то.
Like that, eh? wanker!
Sword duel is at its end, and the undisputed winner is Henry of Scullets. He's defeated his rival with an incredible performance.
At least it stopped the bleeding.
Were well fought, and God was on the side of the one in the right. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it. Not only has the brave Henry won glory, he's cleared the name of Lord Yeshek of Holovlavi from disgrace, while he put the Lord of Garabov to shame with his performance. The dispute between these two gentlemen is now at an end. Glory to the victor, honor to the vanquished. My humble respects.
Ачивку получил. Здорово.
Well, is that everything?
Is it not enough for you? I cannot believe it! I, the champion of tournaments all the way from Brittany to Venice, and I end up beaten by a yokel like you, with his finger up his nose.
I thought losing would make you angrier.
I would like to kill you like a dog, but you won fair and square. I must give you that. You will find the horse stabled up by the gate, and you can take the armor from my chest.
Haven't you forgotten something?
The groschen are in the chest, too.
All those poor people whose village you torched finally got justice.
I'm sure it'll warm their little hearts when they're digging through the ashes for a bit of flour they didn't want to give us.
А где твой сундук? Найдем. Наверное.
I'm always glad to see polite people. God be with you.
G'day, g'day.
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Я не понимаю, где. Сзади меня.
My humble
Well, that should be everything. Yes, you're sure to be happy.
Понял. Это, наверное. Так, что мы еще можем засунуть? Лошадь.
Hey there, buddy. If only you knew how much trouble you caused me, friend. But I'm sure yes.
Почему тут быстрого перемещения нет? Ну ладно.
What? Hey, Wayfarer.
How's it going, soldier?
It's not going, that is.
Ah. So you stuffed yourself with cat...
Leave it out, lad. I'm wondering what the hammer's bloated as our fat cat before she shoots her.
I hear about...
The army.
Henry of...
Fuck the laws, those fancy...
Good God.
Ah, you see? But she died.
Your artillery...
And the lad hasn't even... I wish I could... Well, damn it. What game would...
I actually...
Тоже знал, что, блядь, это будет уходить. Ни с кем не поговорю. Я понимаю, что не моя лошадь, но не до такой же степени. Привязать можно было бы хотя бы.
Good day.
А где он? Кошка мечты. Так я перегнал.
All right, boy, we're here. I'm sure your master is waiting for you. Sorry, Pony. I just needed to borrow you for a moment. But soon we'll get you back to your master.
My respects.
Где он?
Have no fear. I apologize.
About these things of yours.
Did Zavish listen to you?
Tell me, how did it go? It's like I'm invisible or something.
Well, it wasn't easy. I had to take part in a nightly duel.
Damn. He didn't hurt you too much, I hope.
Well, that fella? Come on. He hardly had a chance to blink and he was on his arse. He hadn't a chance against me.
But he's a tournament veteran. You have my admiration, lad. What about my Gringolet?
Good day.
Did he give him to you?
He's waiting for you at the inn. He's really quite a good horse for his age.
The best. The House of Hollowlavy will be forever in your debt. Take this shield, so at least you'll have something to remember me by if this is farewell for good, which is quite likely given how old and grey I am. I'd like to give you my spurs. You may not be a knight, but they can still be of use to you. And you know what? Now that I have my things back, I can do without the groschen I've saved up. Take them. Let them be of some use.
Ah, it was no bother. And what are you going to do next? I trust you're done with robbing.
As the Lord is my witness, I'm done. It's time for me to go home. Who knows? Maybe I can even reconcile with my brother. I told you about him, remember?
That's not a bad idea. So, take care. And give your brother my greetings.
I'll try. God bless you, Henry.
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bollock when it's time to sow them into grains. What if you lent me the bollock on the Lord's Day? You're not going to plough on Sunday, are you? No. Nor should you.
I'd like to learn.
What do you want to know?
And you won't lend me yours on any other day. Go and see.
I need to learn.
Fine.
I'd like to learn.
What is this about?
I'd like to learn.
Fine.
You're always welcome here, good sir.
Good day.
Come here.
Too.
Here you go. Take it.
Damn cold. Greetings.
Чего я хочу? Правильно. Украсть. Перчатки. Они, возможно, лучше в игре. А, он их сразу одел.
Good day to you. Ah! If you like me, there are better ways of showing it.
Я отсюда.
Stop acting like a child. What are you waiting for? Clear off! Good day. Piss off!
Sit and stay.
Шлем только не одел. Шлем, а вот и не шибко мне нужен.
Excuse me.
I'll have some wine.
Greetings. Greetings to you, friend.
God be with you.
Good day.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Идешь спать? Ну, надо бы узнать, где он спит.
God be with you.
Good day. Good day to you.
You're always welcome, noble sir.
Лошадь его здесь. Что он пошел спать.
There. It looks
Либо
better
внутри.
already.
That's how you have to play.
Еще не пошел спать.
My God! Well, that's no great loss. You didn't have much anyway.
Лошадь его здесь.
What's that? Ah, to hell with it.
Ежик не проснулся, но корчмарь, да, проснулся. Я так понимаю. Проверять. Ну да, сделаем это задание. Так, на букву К. Значит, я их...
Whoa! Come here. Go! Whoa, whoa.
А где она? Труп там ее или что?
Oh my god. She poisoned herself. What a pity. The poor girl.
Нет, ну вот, допустим, да. А как мне ачивку принести? Получить?
Oh my god. She poisoned herself. What a pity. The poor girl.
Мне вот интересно, по-другому можно эти как-нибудь задания вообще проходить?
Quick.
A stranger? What the fuck are you doing here?
Is something wrong?
I'd say so. Let me explain.
I can't. I'm in a hurry.
Oh, I get it. Not a word for the likes of me.
Do you want something from me?
Pay homage and tribute.
Who to? You?
To our hero here. The all-conquering warrior. The meanest, toughest slugger around. The one and only Yarda the Great.
They call this fellow what? The toughest? I'm not convinced.
You don't believe me? Then you'll have to fight it out. Fair. Get ready to put him up.
Come on then.
Come on, Yerda. Batter that wretch.
I've been waiting for you!
Batter that wretch. Come on. Right. Knock him out. Come on, Yerda. Kick his arse. That's impossible. There's no way a milksop like you could take down Yerda.
And yet I'm the one still standing on my feet.
You must be some kind of warlock. There's no other explanation.
I'm no warlock. I've just had my fair share of fighting.
Are you a battle-scarred warrior, then?
You could put it that way.
You know what that means? Yerda the Great has just pulled off the fight of his life.
No. Yarda the Great is sprawled in the mud over there.
But he went toe-to-toe with a war veteran, hardened in 1,000 battles. And you
PR-менеджер
taught
просто на
him
высоте.
everything you know. Yerda will be invincible now.
What? That doesn't make any... Right. Whatever.
Че, он вставать будет? Ярда твой великий. Не выйдет? Ну, пусть валяется.
Quick. Whoa, whoa.
Good to see you.
Greetings.
Hear what Master Jan Hus of Prague teaches us. Priests wallow in gold, while their falsehoods and indulgences condemn all Christendom to eternal
Christ almighty. Are you alright, sir?
Here we go again.
It's just that you look...
Muscular, wise, wealthy.
I'm sorry, sir. I just wasn't expecting it. I didn't mean it badly.
I know very well what you meant. I have had this conversation at least 100 times. Have you never heard of Prester John or the Christian kingdom of Axum?
Yes. Our parish priest talked about that.
Tell me then, how the people in those stories are described. Not exactly like you. Am I right?
But I thought that was just...
So you see, it is not. Musa of Mali is my name. Scholar, explorer,
Из Мали?
physician.
В средние века это считалось одной из самых богатых стран Африки. Если не самый богатый, по-моему.
Do you need anything?
You said you're an explorer.
I did indeed. From Timbuktu, I went to Holy Mecca. From the Emirate of Granada to Venice. And from there to the court of Sultan Bayezid of the Osmans. Until I ended up at the court of King Sigismund.
Where is this Mali? And what's it like?
Similar to your country, yet completely different. You mine silver, we gold. But in our country, it would never happen that we allow foreigners into our mines. Overall, it is safer in our country. Nobody will waylay you on your journey. And we treat women with greater respect and set great store by learning.
Well, it's not all that bad here, though, is it?
I admit that there are some things I envy you for. Like what you can do with stone.
What is Mecca like? I've heard people from all over the world go there.
Mainly followers of the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad. Praise be his name. But the journey is dangerous. I was robbed and arrived in the city as a pauper. Fortunately, I was helped by a couple of my compatriots. But even so, I did not spend long there. Let us say that I was foolish then, and foreign customs took me by surprise. I went to Cairo, where I learned geography and law, so that I would be better prepared the next time. But I never went back to Mecca.
Why not?
I would rather not talk about this, my friend. All I can say is that there are a few rich men and their beautiful wives who I do not want to meet again.
You were in Granada? Where is that?
Go west from here until you reach the sea. Then south to a place called Peninsula Iberica. But I would not go there if I were you. The magnificent Alhambra Palace is forbidden to Christians like you. It is a pity in any case. Such a beautiful and rich country, yet bathed in so much blood.
Blood?
Yes. Sultan Mohammed must constantly repel attacks from the north. That is why I started studying physics, in fact. I wanted to make an impression on the Sultan because swords and cannons are not for me. Let others cut off heads. I can sew them back on again.
Where is Venice, in fact?
You do not know, my friend? Educate yourself a little. It is not far from here, on the other side of the Alps. Remember that learning is like a garden. If you do
Не, я
not
знаю, где
think
Венеция.
Venice
Я
people,
просто так.
if only you could have seen their glorious arrival. Their procession stretched from the port to the city center, and they had live leopards as a gift for the king of Venice. But I did not stay long. I, who was accustomed to the Sultan's court, being asked to live among sailors? Out of the question.
How did you come to be with the Osmans?
By complete chance. In Venice, I joined an expedition that was heading to India, but we were attacked by pirates. Fortunately, I was saved by Sultan Bayezid's warship, though it did not seem like good fortune at the time. You must understand that there are not many of my countrymen among the Osmans. The last time was probably in the days of Mansa Musa. But the Sultan soon found out that I had lived among Europeans, and I could talk to all the envoys who came to him. So I became useful.
So why didn't you stay there?
Because we were about to be overwhelmed by the Golden Horde, led by the butcher named Timur. I had quite enough of war in Granada. So when envoys from Hungary came to the Sultan, I managed to persuade them to take me away with them.
What's Sigismund's court
А,
like?
Золотая
I would
Орда.
also like to know that, my friend. But I am stuck here. One would think that the king would value physicians and sages who have traveled the world. But no. He did not even make me his personal physician. He prefers to trust your quacks and sent me here.
It's reckless to speak about Sigismund like that.
I do not think so, my friend, since it is unlikely you will ever get a chance to complain to him.
And how do you like Bohemia?
Do you want to hear the truth? Or should I praise it to high heaven?
The truth. You don't need to spare my feelings.
Then, all I can say is that this muddy hill is about the only thing I have seen of your country. And that has not made much of an impression on me. But there is still time. Perhaps I will have the good fortune to see more beautiful sights.
Why did you leave your country of birth?
That is a very personal question. And we are not that well acquainted yet. Forgive me, but I would rather not talk about it. Not now, at least.
I'm new to the camp. Could you show me around? If you don't have too much work, that is.
Well, I suppose it will be all right if I am not here for a while. At least I can practice your language. You use some strange phrases, you know? But that does not matter now. Let us go. So, as you have no doubt realized, this is my infirmary. One part for operating on the wounded, another for the sick, my alchemist bench, a tub of water.
I'll be with you.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
How's the
Come
watch
on.
going?
Not
Let us
bad.
walk outside. I am sorry that I cannot show you more, but I am sure you understand that there is not much to see. One is almost ashamed to call it an infirmary. Do you not think?
That's true. I thought King Sigismund would take better care of his wounded men.
Unfortunately for them, my friend, I suppose he has bigger problems than keeping his army healthy and fighting fit.
It's lucky he sent an expert like you here, though.
Was that praise or an insult? I cannot tell. I do not think it fortunate in any case. Someone with my knowledge, and all I do is treat diarrhea and broken bones.
You're
Of
always
course.
welcome here.
What else should a sore bones do?
My friend, the human body contains so much beauty and so many secrets that we could explore. So why do we spend so much time on the quality of defecation? Think about it. Though it is true that you do not seem to be any great sage, I suppose you do not know what a real infirmary should look like. But do not worry. There are more cheerful places in the camp. I am sure something will take your fancy. This part of the camp is mainly for humans. So if you are looking for one, he will be either here or near the bathhouse. We will take a look there too. Do not worry. Over there is the pen where they used to have tournaments, until the captains banned them. But that is a long story. Speaking of the captains here, do you know who's in charge overall?
I know something about that. You have 3 captains now, don't you?
Exactly. I can see that you take an interest. The camp as a whole is run by Sir Grozav of Borumlaka. That is a village somewhere in Transylvania, as far as I know. He is an interesting man, I'm sure. But he has a lot of trouble with the camp. So he tends to be, as you say, grumpy. Then there are the Cumans, who are commanded in battle by Cheritan. You will not meet him very often. He often has meetings with the king himself, in Sedlets. He is not a very cheerful man, but he seems a fair-minded commander to me. And he is an outstanding archer, it seems. How about you and archery, my friend?
Well, I don't want to boast, but I'm a pretty good archer. I would happily take on your Chertan.
Really? That sounds like a spectacle that I would perhaps even pay to watch. Perhaps. Although I successfully avoid weapons, I have to admit that archery is not just a skill. It is an art. Well, there is enough of that. What were we talking about?
You were telling me about the commanders here.
Ah, yes. The camp captains. As I said, Sir Grozav commands the camp. Cheritan commands in battle. And the third one joined us a few weeks ago. Dietrich Katz, with his Prague artillery regiment. It is a pity you will not be staying for longer. Dietrich is good to talk to, if he is not drinking too much. And oh... There is our bathhouse. It is not a sight for sore eyes, my friend. I mean, the women, of course. Not this filthy place. Ah, a man should keep reminding himself that zina, what you call fornication, is a shameful deed, opening the road to other evils. By the way, what about you and women, my friend?
Well, there's one here I think about. But I'd rather not talk about that.
Why? Are you afraid that I will steal her from you?
No, it's not that, but... Well, I'm still not sure if she likes me as much as I like her.
I am sure she does. You will see. That is the way of the world. Our Lord Allah, Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, creates us in Paris and grants us love in our hearts, so that we may love another.
So are you married, sir? Since you say how wonderful it is.
No, not yet. What woman would want to spend her life traveling? But being single does not permit sinning with any girl who takes your fancy. Remember that. Fortunately, a man can help himself in his hour of need. At least if he thereby prevents a worse sin. By the way, your chosen one. Is she pretty?
So beautiful you can't help but stare.
All the more reason to marry her before someone else does. So, in this part of the camp, you see the tents of various mercenaries from Germany, Poland, Hungary. In short, everyone who came to fill their pockets. You can have items repaired by the smith, and if you're hungry, the kitchen is over there. The food will please you more than me, I think. Treating meat in that way. I simply cannot eat it. Do you know where the food is truly great? In Granada. So much fruit, sweet pastries, fish. In one banquet, the cooks use more spices than your entire country in a year.
You've been to Granada?
In the court of Sultan Muhammad VII himself. That is where I became a
Как мы же
physician.
спрашивали.
That was when Granada was attacked by Martin Yanez de la Barbuda. And I did not want to die in some battle. So I found a safer way to be useful. You know, I have done a lot of traveling, my friend. From Timbuktu to Mecca. And from Granada to Venice. And now, here. Nowhere has the food been worse than here.
I'd like to try some foreign delicacy.
That will be difficult. The local inns serve nothing but porridge and old bread. But maybe you will see the world one day and find out that there are more flavors than just salt and honey. But your country is beautiful, all the same. And up here is where Katz's company of Pargay artillerymen are billeted. To the great displeasure of everyone else in the camp, I must say. You can see why. This is the best spot, right next to the camp. And when it rains, all the filth runs downhill to the cumulus and mercenaries' areas. Here is the pillory. May Allah be compassionate and ensure you never end up in it. And if you go around the hill, you will come to the camp shooting range. I recommend visiting it. The Cumans must be born with a bow in their hands. But I will not escort you that far, my friend. I do not like to leave the infirmary unattended for long. Alaka Anben.
Прикольно, спасибо. Вообще, для парня, который я первый раз увидел, это он много чего нам показал. Так, этот поправился. Блять.
feel much better. I'll never touch another mushroom again so long as I live.
You bastard! Let him go right now and surrender. You're still resisting?
I've been waiting for you.
Я куда иду? Ну, другой выход поближе.
You won't escape punishment. No fear, I'll take that swine.
Haven't you had enough? I'll kill you on the
You're no match for us, fucker.
You keep resisting.
I'll sort you out now.
Так, ну так я не донесу.
I'll never touch another mushroom again so long as I live.
My respects.
Так, сохранюсь. Посмотрим, что из этого, собственно, выйдет. Ради ачивки. Делаем мы это.
What happened? Do you remember? Try. It's all. If you want, I have some.
Thank you.
Well,
No.
no.
It'll be all
It's a.
right now.
But,
Well,
look, Victor,
what do you mean?
as if the seeing as
She didn't.
there was a...
She off.
What we... She's all...
Not far. A small.
Good.
I know. Tell her.
You're not. Maybe just a...
But
Listen. Either...
all right. Or...
Damn right.
I feel much better.
Let him go right now.
So it was you. You'll pay for that.
You should have yielded. Now we'll display your corpse on the pillory.
You can't stand up with your head on.
I'll rip your ass open.
Вы, надеюсь, этого не убили? Кого я несу?
Wanker. Now you'll see what we do with criminals, bastard. Show your stuff.
Вы его, блядь, убили, что ли? Вы дебилы.
It was you. I'm all yours. Bloody horse.
Так, главное, чтобы ни того не убили. Кого я нес? Непонятно.
I think I need to stay lying down.
What the? Stop beating him! Good. Don't do it again.
Stop messing around! There we are. Problem solved.
Может, лучше это ночью делать?
What? Hey? I'll help you arrest him. You won't escape punishment.
As your Schlitz.
You'll get such a blow that you'll wake up on the pillory.
Are you the one that knocked him out? Are you the one that knocked him out? God!
Nem kellett volna felbasznod minket, te pöcs!
Please!
Take that!
He knocked me out.
There you are!
Так, ладно. Есть идея.
May God give you health, sir.
Greetings, sir.
You do not know who I am? Have you just crawled out from under a dung heap? I'm Grossav of Borumraka. What do you want from me?
Nothing. I just wanted to talk to you.
You and half the camp. I don't have time for you, peasant. I'm in charge of the whole place here. Got that?
Sorry, I didn't mean to waste your time.
Then do not waste my time.
You shouldn't be bothering us here. Hmm? Hey! You're not allowed here! What a day.
Ищу черного сейчас, чтобы ачивку сделать.
I'm sorry.
While their falsehoods and indulgences condemn all Christendom to eternal torture. Can that be right? Salvation cannot be for sale.
Blabbermouth.
But what do they say? Pay and you shall be forgiven.
But their heads are empty. Fat off.
Service is kind of slow today. You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Wow, that's nice. You silly doggy.
Christ, what's the hold up?
Through the same Christ our Lord.
You're not allowed here!
Ну вот так вот я не знаю, где этот черный. Если не глазареть.
Excuse me.
What's the hold-up? Am I supposed to open my mouth?
Can I ask you?
You complain? What happened?
What?
Oh, concern me.
Take your hands.
This country.
I'm not complaining.
That good.
May God give you health, sir.
О, нашел.
You mutt.
God be with you.
Greetings to you too.
Good afternoon.
I'll have a look at you.
Happy to be of service, sir.
Где теперь? Этот черный.
My respects.
God be with you, my friend. Good to see you, friend.
My respects.
I'm sorry.
Well, what are you waiting for?
happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
What do you need, sir?
Ugh.
What'll it be?
Do you have some...
Don't worry.
I can't wait.
All right.
Let's talk...
So... Great.
Здорово, теперь ищем черного и вытаскиваем его. Какой план?
That second round was on the house. See you next time, handsome.
Sit and stay.
This again.
Dun, dun, dun.
May God give you help.
Он же не венгр. Он здесь не должен быть. Все смотрел.
I'm sorry.
Было за ним тупо следить. Как я его нашел?
What are you trying to pull, you scoundrel? Excuse me.
Извиняю тебя.
My humble respects.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends. God be with you.
respects.
Good people! Now you'll learn that the church is rotten. Hear what Master Jan Hus of Prague teaches us. Priests wallow in gold, while their falsehoods and indulgences condemn all Christendom to eternal torture. Can that be right? Salvation cannot be for sale. But what do they say? Pay and you shall be forgiven. Have you stolen? Pay! Have you killed? Pay! Are you the devil himself? Pay and you shall go to heaven. The
At
prelates
last, someone's
spout
got the
empty
guts to
words.
say it out loud.
Their bellies may be full, but their heads are empty. Fat arses and empty spaces where their hearts should be. They offer salvation to anyone who fills their coffers.
Yes, it's true.
Jesus Christ, we praise.
Там я не был, да. Да и выхода нет быстрого.
What brings you here?
Good day. I'm with you.
My humble respect.
Stay.
А что, он просто тут постоять пришел?
My humble respects.
Careful!
Same Christ our Lord.
My humble respects.
Well. Daft. You think they don't talk amongst themselves?
My humble respects.
Good to see you.
Hey, hey, good people! Now you'll learn that the church is rotten. Hear what Master Jan who's the frog he
wallow in gold, while their falsehoods and indulgences condemn all Christendom to eternal torture. Can that be right? Salvation cannot be for sale. But what do they say? Pay and you shall be forgiven. Have you...
What's that?
Go!
Huh? You won't surrender?
Ah.
I'll punish you, you dirt!
I'll whip your ass so much you'll be looking forward to the cane.
You won't escape punishment.
You're still resisting? Go fuck yourself! You're done here, you crook!
The executioner is sharpening his axe for you.
Так, здесь положу. И побежали.
I'll beat you to a bloody fucker!
I'll whip your ass
Mercy!
so much you'll be
I surrender!
looking forward.
That attempt at strangling will cost you. You either pay in groschen, or your back will feel the cane.
How dare you? A man of my standing is always in the right.
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this.
What did I do to you?
Hey, wake up!
Что не сделаешь ради ачивки? Может, я что неправильно сделал? Надо сохраниться.
Oh my god. She poisoned herself. What a pity. The poor girl.
I feel much better.
My respects.
Huh? Never mind. I thought there was something fishy.
Slowly. Nice and slow. Go! Quick! God! Go! Quick! Oh my god. She poisoned herself.
Короче, даже не знаю. Но она может быть живая, в общем. И тогда эту ачивку можно сделать. Но бог знает, когда я это задание взял. Это прикольно, конечно. Будет мне уроком. Так, ладно, на сегодня закончим. Продолжим не сегодня.
Oh my god. She poisoned herself. What a pity.
Все, всем большое спасибо, что залетали. Всем пока.